Hey, since I just did a little review of this thing, you can check out the other video. I thought I'd just do a little playthrough of Numbsters, which is a fun little solo game that I've been playing here in Portland, Oregon. It's from Buttonshy games. Oh, don't want to bump that. And this is a game where you're trying to eliminate all the cards in your deck, which are a bunch of little monsters. So you deal out 6 cards, and then you mix the 8 in with it, and then you shuffle this up. And then we deal them out in a line like this. Ooh, there's the mouth, the 8. And I'll make sure this all gets on camera in just a second. Oh, we got some space here. So, in this game, you're trying to eliminate all of the Numbsters without the mouth getting to the top of the line. So, typically, the 2 cards on either side of the mouth, if they're sequential, like the 1 and the 2, then the smaller number can eat the bigger number. In this case, I can't because they're 1 and 12 are here, but I can swap 2 numbers. Let me just double check one thing. Here's the rules. Comes with this comes in a cute little wallet like this. Carry it wherever you want. I just want to make sure if using card, move it to the bottom. Okay, yeah. So the basic eating rule is that if this 2 were here, the 1 would eat the 2. You discard that, and then you slide it over. You deal a new card to the top here, and you keep going. Whatever the card here is, they all have special eating rules at the bottom of them. You have the option of using this to apply to these 2 cards if you like, in which case you would apply the rule and then you'd move this card to the bottom of the line. I think that's to prevent you from just using like one rule to like chew up the rest, maybe. I actually don't really know why. So here I have 2 options. On every move, you can move a card to another slot, or you can swap 2 cards. So there's a couple things I could do. I could move the 2 here, slide these over to this slot, and then the 1 would eat the 2 here. Another option I have would be to swap the 2 and the 12. And then I have another option, which is actually to use the 2's special eating rule. Even number eats single digit Numbster. So that would be even number eats single and eat the 1 here. I don't think I want to do that. I actually haven't played this enough to know what optimal strategy is. So I think for now, I'm actually going to swap these 2. And I'm going to have the 1 eat the 2. I'm going to slide these over, deal a new card. So again, if I had kept the... all right, I'm already in trouble. Wait a minute. Now I'm in trouble because I don't have 2 sequential numbers on the table. So I have to use a special eating rule. So there's a couple things I could do. I have this special number 3, biggest number in the stack eats odd Numbster. The biggest number in the stack right now is 18. I could have that, move that here, and that could eat the 1. That's an option. Even number, smallest number in the stack with the 1. I could also swap the 16 to the end of the line and use smallest number in the stack eats even Numbster. I can do that. I think I'm going to have the single digit Numbster eats odd Numbster. Okay, that wouldn't apply. If I swap these 2, I want to get rid of the 1 somehow. Biggest number in the stack eats odd Numbster. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to swap the 14 and the 18. I think I want to get rid of ends of the chain so that I have more opportunities to have sequential numbers touch each other. That's my guess. So, oh, by the way, this is designed by Milan Zivkovic. Forgot to shout that out. Is there any credit for the artist? Art by Luke Flowers. Rules editing by Michael Lee. Buttonshygames.com. Okay, so now I've swapped these 2. Biggest number in the stack, that's 18, eats odd Numbster. So I'm going to eat this 1. We're going to shift these. Oh, actually, we're going to shift like this because when you use the special rule, it has to go to the end. So here we are. And then we'll deal a new card. That's a 6. Okay. I still have to keep using a special rule because I have the 6 and the 7 sequential, but I can't get them to both sides of the 8 in one move. I can't like move one or swap to get them close to each other. So what's another thing I could do here? Even number eats bigger even number. I could swap these two. Yeah, this would work. Oh, this will get rid of the 18 for me. I'll swap these two. I'm going to use this rule. Even Numbster eats bigger even Numbster. Even Numbster 14 eats the even bigger number. 18. I'm going to slide it this way so that we can move this special number back to the bottom. And we'll deal ourselves a new card. Yikes. Man, we don't have much sequential going on here. I'm going to have to use another special rule. Again, the only sequential possibilities I have are the 6 and the 7. So, bigger sequential number. Well, no, that's not going to apply. Double digit number eats single digit. Nope. Smallest number in the stack, which is currently a 3, eats an even number. Can't do that. No, that wouldn't work. Single digit number eats odd. That wouldn't work. Nope. Odd Numbster eats small. Oh my gosh, I'm about to lose. I told you, this game is harder than I thought it was. Originally, I thought it was just any two, like the smaller number always eats the bigger number, and I would just finish the game so easily. Biggest number in the stack, which is the 16, eats odd Numbster. That won't work. Even number eats bigger even. I'll have to go that one again. So I'll have to go move the 12 back to the top. And I'll have to go even number eats bigger even number. That's a 16. Again, the 12 goes to the bottom because we used it as a special rule. And deal a new card. That was close. Now we've got a little more sequentiality going on. We just got to get things closer to each other. I can still move the 12 up and kill this 14 if I need to. Even number, or I can just go with this. Even number eats smaller Numbster. But I like the 6 and the 7. I want to keep them. Let's see. Biggest number in the stack currently is 14. Eats odd. No, I'm moving the 12 back up. I have to. I think this is in the rules. I think I can do this. That's my one move. Even number eats bigger even number. That. Again, the 12 goes to the bottom. I think that's kosher in terms of the rules. And I've got the 6 and the 7 near each other finally. So at least I have that option. The 6 can eat the 7. That's for sure an option. Also, if you have a 7 and a 9, that also counts as sequential. Even number eats bigger number. Don't need that. So I think I'm going to just go with a little sequential action here. I'm going to kill this 7. The 6 is going to eat the 7. Slide over. Move the 4 in. Now I could just swap here, which I think I will do. Actually, I'll think about what card do I want at the top of the run as a free special eating number. Even number eats bigger. I'm going to keep that there, so I'm going to move that over. Move the 4 in. Basic eating rule, 3 eats the 4. The 4 is gone. Slide these over. Now actually it doesn't stay there because I added a new card. So that was not a smart, that didn't make sense. Here I can swap, I can get rid of the 6. I can swap the 3 and the 5. Let's do that. We're going to go with the basic eating rule. The 6 gets eaten by the smaller 5. Now's when I need my little pickup thing. Okay. Now I could swap this mouth in between the 10 and 11. That's an option. If I knew the rules better, I would probably be thinking long term about getting some rules left in the game to like be able to handle the fact that like this 3 doesn't have a 4 or a 2 available anymore. So this is going to have to be eaten by a regular, by a special eating rule. So there's probably some number rule that like would help me in that situation, right? Single Numbster eats double digit, like, you know what I mean? So single digit Numbster eats double digit. I might want to keep this 9 around. So in the meantime, actually I don't want to eat this 11. Single digit number eats double digit. Yeah, so I think I'm going to move this down, and I think because I want the single digit Numbster, the 5 will eat the double digit, because I want the 11 and 12 to eat each other. So let's do that. We'll kill that. Sorry, I moved that down because we use the special eating rule. We deal out another card. This is when I need my little pickup tool. 13 is here. Okay, good. So I need this 9 to deal with the 3 and even the 5 later. Odd Numbster eats bigger Numbster. That's possible. I can just move the 5, actually. It's interesting because you keep the basic eating rule is like if I move the 12 here, then the 12 gets eaten. That endangers the 13 because I won't have a basic rule to get rid of the 13. I almost want to get rid of the 11 instead. Odd Numbster eats... biggest number in the stack eats odd number. No. Odd Numbster eats bigger Numbster. That's the same as it would happen if I moved it. Okay, I guess I'm going to just... I'll use this. Actually, no. This is good. Odd Numbster 5 eats double digit. So I'll move that. Move this down. 11 will go away. And we'll deal our last card. The 15. So there's no more new cards coming in. Even Numbster. So that won't apply. Odd Numbster eats bigger Numbster. That won't work. Biggest number in the stack, 17, eats an odd number, the 5. I'm going to do that. We'll move the 3 here. Biggest number in the stack, the 17, eats odd Numbster. That's the 5. This 3 goes down because we use a special rule. We have the 12 and the 17. Even Numbster eats double-digit Numbster. I can get rid of the 17 that way with this. Oh, no, I can't do that. Here's the problem is if the 8 ever gets to the top of the stack, you lose. So I cannot do that move. Okay. I can swap the 8 and the 9 here. Use basic eating rule and kill the 13. I think I said I need to keep the 9. Okay. I think if it gets here too, I might lose. Let me just double check. If the stack contains only the mouth and 1 Numbster on top, you lose the game if the stack has more than 2 cards and nothing can be eaten, or if the mouth is on top of the stack. Okay, it's okay if the mouth goes all the way to the bottom. So, I don't have any sequentials. Yikes! So this is going to have to be only special numbers from now on. So I think I can swap these two and do even Numbster. The 12 eats double-digit Numbster. That's the 17. Now it's what do I want to move over here? Oh, the 15 goes because I used it. Biggest number in the stack is a 15. Eats odd Numbster. Don't think I want that. I can't. Even Numbster eats double. I can't do this 15 because I'd have to move it here, so I'd move it out of position. Oh, the lose condition is on the card right here. I could have just read it. If on top of the stack at the end of a turn you lose. 12. Even Numbster eats... Okay, that won't work. Single-digit Numbster eats double-digit Numbster. Biggest number in the stack eats odd Numbster. Oh, Lord. So I think to just survive, I have to do this. Which means the 9 gets eaten. But biggest number in the stack is 15. Eats odd Numbster, the 9. Now, and this goes down. Biggest Numbster, if on the top of the stack, even Numbster eats bigger even. That won't work. There's not 2 even numbers. Even Numbster eats double digit. That would be great, except for, oh wait, can I swap them? Oh no, I don't need, oh crap. So I would need to swap them for this rule to apply, but that would be, this card would be eaten and the 8 would get to the top. Last thing, biggest number in the stack, 15. No. I think I lose. Because basically, there's no way... So I could do this, right? Biggest number in the stack eats odd Numbster. 15 would eat the 3. It would eat the 3, and I lose instantly because the 8 gets to the top. The other option is I swap these... Even Numbster, 12, eats double-digit Numbster, 15, eaten, instant lose. The other option is even Numbster. The 12 eats a bigger even Numbster. There is not a bigger even Numbster. So there's more than 2 cards out. None of the cards can eat without the 8 going to the top. And so I lost. Okay, that was Numbsters, a game from Buttonshy Games, designed by Milan Zivkovic. There you are. It is a very enjoyable game. It's a nice little time killer. I think it's going to be great on the flight home, on the airline tray table. It's a cute little game. The art is all really cool. The design is nice and simple. It's more difficult than you think it's going to be. And I guess I recommend it. I think once I get more familiar with it, I'll have a better sense of like how to arrange the rules so that I get to the end game. So yeah, that is Numbsters.